We have completed structural organization in plants, and today we shall be starting the next chapter, which is chapter 5, structural organization in animals. We all know what is structural organization because we have just seen it in case of plants. Structural organization means how are the cells, tissues and organs organized in a multicellular organism. Organisms, as you all know, they may be either single cellular, where all the body function is happening in just one cell, or they may be multicellular, where they have, in order to perform various functions, they have tissues, then they have organs and organ systems. For the sole reason that being multicellular, they have to perform variety of different functions over the single cellular animal. The single cellular will not have so much of function as multicellular organism will have, and so just performing the functions in cell is not sufficient in case of multicellular animal. To carry out life, they have this level of organization, which is known as the different grade of animals. Some of them, they have tissue level of organization, that means they just have tissues in their body like poriferans. Then even the more advanced ones, they have organs and organ system level of organization. So that is how their body functions are carried out to make life possible. Now let us first talk about tissues. What are tissues? We have seen in case of plants also tissues. In case of plants, they were meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. And what was the basis of this division? It was basically, in case of plants, it was whether the cells are dividing or not. Whether cells are dividing or not. If they were dividing, they are called meristematic. If they are not dividing, they are called permanent. They are called permanent. Permanent means that they have attained their possible shape and size, and now they are not going to increase in size further or undergo division, mitotic division. All those things are not there in those cells. They will perform other functions. So this is the basis of plant tissue differentiation or division. But in case of animals, it is not so. In case of animals, division is not based on whether the cell can divide or not. As a matter of fact, in case of animal, very less cells, few cells are of such kind which do not divide. It's like nervous system cells, they do not divide. Then cardiac cells, they do not divide. But most of the cells of the body of an animal, they divide. They undergo mitosis, division. So division in case of animal is not based on division of tissues in case of animal is not based on the fact that they divide or they don't divide. Rather, it is based on what functions they perform. It is solely based on function, according to which their shape, size, system, everything varies. So, depending on function, the division is made. And what is the division made? Let us see. Division, what is the division made? Let me just rub this part. Animal tissues, they are divided into 4 types. Number 1 will be epithelial tissue. Then it will be connective tissue. Then it will be muscular tissue. And lastly, nervous tissue. So, animal tissues are divided into these 4 types based on the functions they are performing. So, and tissue, we all know what are tissue. What are tissue? Let us talk this also. We have seen in case of plant, but just let us revise it once more. Tissues, what are tissues? Let me just write it down here again. Tissues are nothing but a group of cells. A group of cells. Isn't it? Tissues are nothing but a group of cells. But this group of cells, they have 2 things in common. They have 2 things in common. First will be common origin. They all come about in same process, in same way. They are all alike. In simple words, all these cells are alike. Cells of a tissue are alike. They have same origin, so they are alike. And secondly, they have common function. All the cells of a tissue will have a common function. It is like a group of very good friends. They have originated in the same way, and they will all perform same type of function only. So there is no disparity. They are all very well bound. They are like very good friends, a bunch of good friends. So out there, all you bunch of good friends, you are tissues. So basically, this is a brief introduction of tissues. Now we shall see each one of them in details. What are they? Where are they placed in the body, and what functions they are performing? So let us start with epithelial tissue.